Dear friends, last lecture we discussed the 3-hinge parabolic arch with support at same level and their analysis. So let us start. Today we start with the analysis of 3-hinge parabolic arch with support at different level. So here it is not possible many times it is not possible the abutment or the supports of the arch is on the same level. So at that time we had to construct the abutment, construct the supports at different level also. So how to analyze the arch of the supports at different level? So let us start with the analysis. So this is the one example of this arch. So here three hinge arch is there. So here at support A and at support B external hinge is there, and support C internal hinge is there. So according to that the span of the arch is L, and due to the support level difference, so here the length will also different from the crown point. So let us start with the L1. L1 is nothing but the span of the arch from abutment A to the crown point C, and second L2 is the span of the arch which is from support B to the crown point L2. So total span of the arch is nothing but L is equal to L1 plus L2. So due to this level difference, here rise of the arch from the support to the crown point is also different. So you know that the any arch, this three hinge arch is divided into two parts. So first part is AC and second part is CB. So for that, this is the rise of the arch. So rise of the arch is nothing but the vertical height of the support from the crown point. So here the two different level supports are there. So here rise of the arch is also different. So H1 is the rise of the arch of part AC, and H2 is nothing but the rise of the arch of part CB. This is the height vertical height from the support B to the crown point, so which is H2. And here the rise of the arch which is H1 is from the support A to the support to the crown point C. Then here at support A and at support B two external hinges are there. So at that point two reactions will develop. One is vertical and other is horizontal for the both support. So let us start with the analysis. So how to analyze the this three hinge parabolic arch with support at different level? So for that we have to calculate the lengths of the different part of the arch. So let us start with the analysis. So in this step 1 we have to calculate the length of the arch. So for that the formula is there, which is equal to L1 is equal to L in under root of H1 divided by under root of H1 plus under root of H2. Here L is nothing but the span of the arch, H1 is nothing but the rise of the part AC, and H2 is nothing but the rise of the part BC. From that we can calculate the L1, and the derivation of this formula is also available in SS Bhavikatti book page number 175 and chapter number 17. So you can refer the derivation of this formula from that book. And similarly we can calculate the L2. For that formula is there, which is equal to L in bracket L under root of H2 divided by under root of H1 plus under root of H2. Or you can calculate this L2 by the calculation of L1. So you know that the total L means the span of the arch, which is equal to L1 plus L2. So L1 is known, L is known, so you can easily calculate the L2. So no need to calculate the L2 with the help of this formula. Then second step is the equation of arch. So regular equation of the three hinge parabolic arch with support at different level. For that the equation is there, y is equal to hx upon L square in bracket 2L minus x. But here the rise of the arch is different. For that we can calculate the equation of arch for the portion AC by considering the origin is at A. So at that time you will get the equation y is equal to h1 x upon L1 square in bracket 2L1 minus x. So here h1 is nothing but the rise of the part AC, x is the horizontal distance from the origin point, which is at A, and L1 is nothing but the span of the arch for AC portion. So from that we can calculate the equation of arch for AC portion. Similarly, we can calculate the equation of arch for portion BC by assuming the origin is at B. For that you will get the formula y is equal to h2x upon L2 square in bracket 2L2 minus x. So this is the theoretical part of this 3-hinge parabolic arch with support at different level. So let us start with the analysis with the one numerical. So this numerical is there, which is a 3-hinge parabolic arch ACB of span 30 meter has its supports at depth 4 meter and 16 meter below the crown hinge C. The arch carries a point load of 60 kN at a distance of 5 meter from C and a point load of 120 kN at a distance of 10 meter from C as shown in figure. Find the reaction at the supports and bending moment under the loads. Draw bending moment diagram. So this is the one numerical. We have to analyze this numerical with the help of this analysis of 3-hinge parabolic arch support at different level. So the given data is there, which is L. L is nothing but the span of the arch, which is equal to 30 meter. Then the rise H1, which is 4 meter, and H2 is 16 meter. Then two point loads are acting on this arch for the portion of AC, which is 60 kN from 5 meter from point C, and second on the portion of BC 120 kN point load is there, which is at a distance of 10 meter from point C. So this is the given data which is available for the analysis purpose. So here we have to calculate the reaction at the support and bending moment under the point loads. Also with the help of this bending moment calculation, we can draw the bending moment diagram. So let us start with the solution. So these are the 5 steps are there. With the help of these 5 steps, we can analyze the 3-hinge parabolic arch. So let us start with the step number 1, calculation of length. So we can easily calculate the L1 and L2 from that formula. Then calculation of support reaction. For that, you know that for 4 equilibrium conditions are there: summation fx 0, summation fy 0, movement at crown point 0, and movement at any support reaction and any support 0. So we can, from that we can calculate the support reaction. Then equation of arch, then bending moment calculation. So here we have to calculate the bending moment under the point load by assuming the origin is at A for the AC portion, and second for the BC portion we consider the origin B. So according to that we can consider the x horizontal distance from point A up to the point load. Then with the help of this bending moment we can easily calculate, easily draw the bending moment diagram. So let us start with the analysis. So this is the diagram of this 3-hinge parabolic arch. First step, calculation of length. So here capital L is nothing but the 30 meter. So L1 is equal to LAC is equal to L under root of H1 upon under root of H1 plus under root of H2. So put the value here. L is equal to 30 meter, H1 is equal to 4 meter, and H2 is equal to 16 meter. So we have to put the value here and you can easily calculate the length AC, which is equal to 10 meter. So you know that L is equal to LAC plus LBC. So put the value of AC in this equation and L is equal to 30 meter. You will get the length BC, which is equal to 20 meter. So next step, calculation of support reaction. For that we have to assume the sign convention of the forces. So for that, upward reaction positive, downward force negative, towards right positive, towards left negative, clockwise movement positive, anti-clockwise movement negative. According to that we have to calculate the support reaction. So here in this numerical at support A, horizontal force is there, vertical force is there. Then here also horizontal force towards the left direction and vertical reaction is there. So this is the assumptions. We can assume the direction of the force. So according to that, summation fx is equal to 0. HA minus HB is equal to 0. Rearrange this equation, you will get HA is equal to HB is equal to H. This is the equation number 1. Then second equation, summation Fy is equal to 0. So for that RA plus RB is equal to 60 plus 120 is equal to 180 kilonewton. These 60 and 120 are the point load which is acting downward direction. So we can write the equation which is RA plus RB minus 60 minus 120 is equal to 0. You can rearrange this equation. Again you will get same equation. RA plus RB is equal to 180 kilonewton. This is the equation number 2. Then next step, consider the portion AC in equilibrium and take the moment at point C0. So at that time we have to consider this AC portion only, and we have to consider the forces which is acting on this AC portion. So we have to calculate the bending moment at this C point. So at that time this RA is there, HA is there, and this 60 kilonewton load is there. So according to sign convention, clockwise movement positive, anti-clockwise movement negative, you can write the equation. So which is RA into this distance which is 10 meter, so which is moving clockwise direction, so RA into 10 minus HA into 4 minus 60 into 5 is equal to 0. This is the equation for the moment at C is equal to 0. From that you will get the equation RA is equal to 0.4 H plus 30, equation number 3. Then next consider the portion BC by assuming this BC portion is in equilibrium. Take the moment at point C. Similarly, you can you can write the equation for the bending moment at C0. You will get the final equation RB is equal to 0.8 H plus 60, which is equation number 4. So we have to solve this all the 4 equation. You will get RA is equal to 60 kilonewton, RB is equal to 120 kilonewton, and H is equal to 75 kilonewton. So this is the calculation of support reaction. The next step is there equation of arch. So in that equation of arch for the AC portion, we assume the origin is at A. So according to that, the equation of arch is there, which is y is equal to 4hx upon 10 square into 2 into 10 minus x. So the final equation is there, x upon 25 in bracket 20 minus x. So we have to calculate the bending moment under the point load. So at that time the distance from this point load from the origin is at A. At that time this x distance, this total distance is 10 meter, this distance is 5 meter, so the remaining x distance which is equal to 5 meter. Similarly for the CB portion also, this is 10 meter and total CB is 20 meter. So this the remaining distance which is x distance by considering the origin is at B, the distance is 10 meter. So put the value in this equation, you will get x is equal to 5 meter from origin is at A, you will get y is equal to 3 meter by putting the x value in this equation. Then next for the portion BC by considering the origin is at B. So you will get the equation y is equal to h2x upon L2 square in bracket 2L2 minus x. So put the value in this equation, you will get y is equal to 12 meter. So these two things means yd and ye, which is required for the calculation of bending moment. So next step is their calculation of bending moment. So you know that this is the 3 hinge parabolic arch. So 3 hinge means, so at two supports A and B, internal hinge is there, and support C also internal hinge is there. So at the hinge point bending moment is 0. So we have to calculate the remaining point at point D and at point E. We have to calculate the bending moment. So this 3-point bending moment is 0. So when we have to calculate the bending moment at this D point, only this HA is there, RA is there. So 60 into 5 minus 75 into 3, you will get the bending moment at point D, which is equal to 75 kilonewton. Similarly, we can calculate the bending moment at point E. For that, bending moment at E, for that VB into 10 minus HP into distance. So you will get moment at E is equal to 300 kilonewton meter. So with the help of this bending moment calculation, we can easily draw the bending moment diagram. For that, we have to draw the tangent line which is passing through point D, and perpendicular to this D point we have to mark a line, and with the help of proper scale we can mark this 75 kilonewton meter point and draw the line by joining these 2 points. Similarly, at point E also we have to draw the tangent line and mark the perpendicular line here. Draw the perpendicular line here and mark the 300 kilonewton point and join this line, you will get the bending moment diagram. So I hope all of you understand the analysis of 3-hinge parabolic arch with the support at different level. So next lecture we start with the analysis of segmental arch or the circular arch. Thank you.